He
Such a
loves
nut.
he loves listening to podcasts, watching like debate shows, watching sport, and like going over and hanging out and watching an NFL game or an NBA game. Con would be all over that as like, and like not all NBA players enjoy watching basketball
Mm-mm.
or enjoy watching the
Yeah.
NBA. But Con is like, if he wasn't playing, I think he'd be like listening to this version of the podcast about the Milwaukee Bucks.
Literally, like, it was so funny, talking to one of his former, Duke teammates, and he was like, "Yeah, he called me out of the blue the other day and was like, 'Let's name all the players in the '96 draft.'" Just picture, like, dudes on the phone being like, "Yeah, that was the draft that Kobe and da 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 da." Like, it's just funny to me, and, like, he knows the most random of stuff, and, like, I just love that it's like David Robinson type of players, and then it will be the most random journeyman from like 20 years ago that he'll be like, yeah, that man played at Eastern Michigan, like it's not superstars, it's not even 90s, it's like people from the 60s and 70s, like he's genuinely a basketball nut.
Yeah. No, he absolutely is, and it's interesting. Like I find myself thinking, I wonder how much Connor's dived into like Charlotte Hornets history, right? Has he like sat down and watched the playoff games from 1998 and like Googled who are the top 10 Hornets of all time and things of that nature? Like I feel like he's got the curiosity of personality that he must want to do something of that nature at some point.
See, you should have did the story because that's an excellent question that I should have looked into.
Well, I'll add
But
it when I do it in a few more years, maybe.
but I do know that he spends a lot of time with Del Curry, and I can imagine that Del, has shared the rough times, the better times, the tough times. I do know that he has an understanding of that and,
Yeah.
what Charlotte has been through.
Well, and this that I know he's grown up right. Listen, loving the Bill Simmons podcast, and as someone who also equally enjoys the Bill Simmons podcast, he's grown up with Bill Simmons disparaging the Charlotte Hornets for the last 15 years of their franchise, and then he's going there. It's like he knows full well what he's coming into, but the way he's carried himself this year has been just like you said it in his article, like mature beyond his years. He's 20 going on 30, like he's been in the NBA 10 years. It's crazy, and I guess maybe that comes with being an oldest brother sibling, and that's played a factor.
Listen, every con anecdote, I just say to myself, "God, I'm getting old." Like, it's just hilarious. He's like, his favorite movie is 1987 Princess Bride. I mean, he was born in 2005. It's unreal. But yeah, I do think there is something there about maturity because maturity comes in all forms. It's not just liking older things, it's respecting teammates. I'm glad the Hornets re-signed Pat Connaughton because Pat, he's somebody that, they can really talk to each other and he knows what it takes to last in this league. And I think that um part of maturity is not that Khan is like, hey, I'm the leader, I'm in the whatever rising stars. Khan is very much the opposite approach. He's like, what can I learn from you all? What is something I can
Mhm.
take from every single person in this gym? Like the fact that he seeks out the video coordinators, he seeks out the trainers, like he's always talking to everyone and he's always soaking around knowledge. And I think, we hear that quote like the smartest people surround themselves with the smartest people. Like, to me, that's the maturity part of him is he knows he doesn't know a lot. He doesn't know everything. And so he continually makes himself better by surrounding himself with people who can educate him.